Hello everybody and welcome to PichuLondon's inaugural Pichu and Pony Palooza, live from Zen Joltis in Surf City, California. 20 laps of a 20-lap duel against the best of the Pichu Series versus the best of the MLP Cup Series. Why not I combine both of them to make this a fun all-star race? And yes, there will be an all-star race for the Netflix series and maybe the Trucks PORWC that guy with the glasses Truck Series. But we'll see how that works later. Much later. But right now, here's the starting lineup for the Pichu and Pony Palooza. Starting 30th is the 188 of Diego Espina. Starting 29th is the 27 of Chris Martin. Starting 28th is the 22 of Lewis Gordon. Starting 27th is the 128 of Eric Burton. Starting 26th is the number 2 of Trent Dunham. One of two fan vote winners. Starting 25th is the 31 of Matt Wells. Starting 24th is the 5 of Isabel Patton. Starting 23rd is the MLP Cup Series champion Max Skinner. Starting 22nd is the 148 of Alex Tanker. Starting 21st is the other one who got in by fan vote, Dylan Poteet, 121. Starting 20th is the 111 of Jack Richards. Starting 19th is the 10 of Sky Luke Walker. Starting 18th is the 153 of Carter Magruder. Starting 17th is the 67 of Alex Dendeas. Starting 16th is the 17 of Taylor Mitchell. Starting 15th is the 135 of Ryan Acosta. Starting 14th is the 21 of Jessica Lawrence. Starting 13th is the 124 of Justin Perry. Starting 12th is the 43 of Peter Saviano. Starting 11th is the 99 of Pichu. Starting 10th is the 191 of Aaron Williams. Starting 9th is the 155 of Team Pony. Starting 8th is the 12 of Interexpo. Sorry about that. Starting 7th is the 109 of Joshua Perry. Starting 6th, the 170 of Alex Dawson. Starting 5th is the 30 of Matt McMurray, one of the NASCAR Pichu Series co-champions along with Pichu. I forgot to mention that. Starting 4th is the 16 of Nicole Sanchez. Starting 3rd is the 144 of Barney Ward. Starting in 2nd is the 38 of Seth Cole. And on the pole for the Pichu and Pony Palooza is the 101 of Alex Jeffries. There's our Pony Cup Series front row starter, and there's our Pichu Series front row starter. What a perfect fit. We'll see how this one goes. See who's the best league in there, Pichu or MLP Cup Series. We're about to find out. It takes 20 laps to do so. Anyway, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Driver, start your engine.
Cars are gonna roll. Let's see if anybody's gonna have any problems starting off. Because if there is problems, it might ruin the entire field like we did in one of the qualifiers. A little mixed up. Well, Lawrence didn't get a good start. And they're still slow coming in. I wonder if they're ever going to get back in line. They better do so, otherwise their chance might be hurt. They might hurt their chances. Oh, now they're coming back to speed. So, yeah, everyone's coming back to speed. A little scare there, but nevertheless, we are going to have everybody is going to be starting off well. So no hiccups on the start. 20 laps in the All-Star, live from Zen Joltis. And the inaugural Pichu Pony Palooza is underway. The green is out. And MLP Cup Series is Alex Jeffries gets a good start, but co-champion Mac McMurray wants a piece of it. And here comes another MLP Cup Series All-Star, Barney Ward. Now he's going for the lead against his rival, Alex Jeffries. But here's Matt McMurray on the high side. Pichu Series is co-champion with Pichu, looking to make a statement here. Big wreck can wreck almost the entire field, so they better be careful with this. Joshua Perry is in second, but Matt McMurray leads him the line right now. Oh, they're bunched up to Lawrence. Pichu, be careful. Alex Tanker is getting a bump on Lawrence. They better be careful there, folks. 4 wide. That's what I like about Zen Joltis, folks. This is why they held the Pichu and Pony Palooza at Zen Joltis. 5 wide racing. And leading the first lap of the Pichu and Pony Palooza is going to be Matt McMurray. Here's Sky Luke Walker going for second, even though his color has changed to a Johnny Benson color from the GoDaddy.com color. He's still racing as hard as if it was his own car. Well, it's his number after all. 4 wide racing here, folks.
If Mom and Dad come for the receipt, give it to them.
And oh boy, Lewis Gordon is on the bottom. Oh, Carter Magruder is... Oh, there's a wreck, and Alex Dawson, almost the entire field is involved. They spin around. My goodness, a big wreck. I told you the wreck would almost take entire field. Well, at least there were some survivors. We'll get to the wreck later. Look at that, 234 miles per hour. You can't get faster than that. It's either going to be Matt McMurray or Lewis Gordon that's going to lead him the line. Matt McMurray and Lewis Gordon were 1-2 in the standings, and this time it's Matt McMurray that's going to lead the line. Oh my goodness, a huge wreck, and I told you this wreck would happen. A lot of people were flipping, so I'm going to try the best I can in order to separate this. Alright, here it is, the wreck. The wreck that took out almost half the field, folks. We might have very less competitors now. Good news for some drivers, bad news for most. Here's the wreck. Jessica Lawrence gets into Nicole Sanchez, Eric Burton, Ryan Acosta's around. Everyone is collected, even Inter Expo. Alex Dendeas flips around. Pichu gets collected. Justin Perry, the 43. Seth Cole, Team Pony, the 31. Alex Jeffries, Aaron Williams. All get collected. And I don't know if we're going to have enough time to see all the flips. And there's Barney Ward flipping around. You just saw a flip there. Please ignore the phone I just had mentioned earlier. Here is another view from the wreck. Ospino was around. Alex Dendeas was flipping. And so was Ryan Acosta, Alex Dawson. A lot of drivers. Wow, a lot of them are going to be in the pits. Maybe, if not all of them. And you see Barney Ward barrel rolling by himself. On board with Barney Ward. We're going to try to get as much as we can in order not to control the time. Here we go, on board. Oh, but it doesn't stop there, folks. Keep watching. My goodness. Here's another guy that flipped. On board with Chris Martin. Oh, but again, it doesn't end there, folks. Keep watching. Okay, now it stops there. Who else flipped? Let's see. Alex Dendeas flipped, so let's go on board with him. On board with Alex Dendeas. Eric Bird's another guy that flipped. We'll get to him later. And there you see Barney Ward. There you see Eric Burton. On board with Eric Burton. Hold on, folks. Let's see if I can find any others that's left. Hold on, folks. Hold on. On board with Inter Expo. He was riding on one of the cars. On board with Inter Expo. You have never seen this wreck this big before, haven't you guys? Well, only in Zen Joltis, folks. Only in Zen Joltis. Let's go on board with Ryan Acosta. On board with Ryan Acosta. We're going to show you even more onboard cameras throughout. On board with Pichu. Almost everybody's in the pits, folks, so wow. Here's another view from the spectator view. And Lawrence was the guy, that was the driver that started this big mess. So if anyone was to blame, Lawrence is the one to blame. Here it is again, from the spectator view. Look at how many cars were flipping. And we're all over the place. I think 9-10 cars might have survived that wreck, but that's like 2/3 of the field. That means that 2/3 of the field is out. That means that 2/3 of the field is out on that one wreck. Here it is again, and on TV2 view. Here is the wreck again at the TV2 view. Here it is in slow motion, under the view of Pichu. And one more view on the view of TV1. The last view you're going to ever see from that wreck. Here it is, one more view from the wreck, and on the TV2 camera. My goodness, unexpected wreck takes out 2/3 of the field. And Dylan Poteet gets some damage, I could easily tell. Not what the race officials were expecting, but it's Zen Joltis. Anything can happen, especially in this one. So let's see who survived that wreck. Yep, 11 drivers. Only out of 30, only 11. 11 survived. Barney Ward, Interexpo, Pichu, Alex Jeffries, Justin Perry, Joshua Perry, Ryan Acosta, Alex Dendeas, Alex Tanker, Carter Magruder, Chris Martin, Matt Wells, Nicole Sanchez, Eric Burton, Dylan Poteet, Trent Dunham, Alex Dawson, Max Skinner, and Seth Cole were out of the race. Yeah, so the wreck takes out 18 drivers, I think. That's more than half the field, basically. Wow. And the 11 drivers that did survive were Aaron Williams, Jessica Lawrence, Peter Saviano, Diego Espina, Team Pony, Jack Richards, Lewis Gordon, Taylor Mitchell, Isabel Patton, Sky Luke Walker, Matt McMurray. Oh yeah, and Lewis Gordon was second, but he lost the spot to Pitts. Wow. Sky Luke Walker, therefore, is credited with second. And we're going to get the one to go signal next time by. So as far as I can go, I might skip a bit of the yellow. So bear with me if I do skip parts of it. Parts of the green. We're going to go green next, so here's your top 5. Matt McMurray, Sky Luke Walker, Isabel Patton, Taylor Mitchell, Lewis Gordon. 11 drivers in contention to win the inaugural Pichu Pony Palooza. And the green is out again. We're underway again. 11 are left. Matt McMurray gets a good start. Great start for Matt McMurray, showing that he is the co-champion of the Pichu Series after all. Only 4 of the MLP Cup drivers are left in this. 7 of them are Pichu Series drivers. So not a good day for MLP Cup Series. I guess Pichu might be the preferred, might be the bigger series. But we'll see about that. Let's see if any of the Pichu Series will have any factor in this race. So far, the top 5 has been the Pichu Series drivers. So far, Matt McMurray is cruising on to the lead. Lewis Gordon, his rival, is second. And then there's Isabel Patton for third. Sky Luke Walker is fourth. And Jack Richards made the pass on Taylor Mitchell for fifth. Here comes Sky for third. And here comes Lewis Gordon for the lead. We have one more wreck. It might take out the entire field, and we might not have a clear winner. McMurray's going to lead the lap. Wow, they're mumble-jumbling around. And Team Pony and these guys, well, because they had damage in the wrecks, they're slowing down a bit. They're behind about a second. But at least only one driver will not be getting a top. Only one driver won't be getting a top 10 in this. It's a non-points paying race anyway. By the way, this is not going to pay point. It's a non-points paying race, so it doesn't matter anyway. It won't affect anything on the standings of either leagues. And here comes Matt McMurray trying to get the lead back to Lewis Gordon. This might be a 2-car duel for the Palooza. But we still got about 13 laps to go, so anything can happen, and any one of the drivers behind, even Sky, Luke Walker, Taylor Mitchell, and Jack Richards, or even Isabel Patton can win the race. Jack Richards is basically the only MLP Cup Series in this group. The other competitors from the MLP Cup Series, Team Pony, Diego Espina, and Aaron Williams, pretty much are way far behind. It's got a long way to catch up. If they're ever going to catch up at all. Look at the length of that. Look at the length of the other field. Only 5 drivers are in it to win it. And here comes Taylor Mitchell going for the lead for second over Lewis Gordon. And here comes Jack Richards going way below. And Taylor Mitchell behind. She's going for the lead over Matt McMurray. Battle for the lead, folks. Sky Luke Walker dropping way back to 6th. Can he catch up? But Matt McMurray, though, is taking the lead back. Oh, Isabel Patton and Jack Richards both got into the wall. I don't know what was that about. But Matt McMurray has room. Battle for second here. Lewis Gordon and Taylor Mitchell. And Lewis Gordon will get second. And here comes Jack Richards going for second. Haven't talked about him that much today. Here comes Jack Richards for second. With 11 laps to go, and now Sky Luke Walker is caught up to the pace. Maybe. Sky Luke Walker trying to make the move on Taylor Mitchell so we can at least have a top 5 in this Palooza. Sky Luke Walker won this race at Zen Joltis when he was in the Pichu Series. He won the qualifier and the race itself, and the season finale itself at Zen Joltis in the Pichu Series. So he might have a little experience on this one. Can he do it? Can he make a huge comeback like he did? Can he make the huge comeback like he did in the Pichu Series? And now Isabel Patton is now in second. Patton's going on the high side for the trying to pass. Both sides are equal in the Zen Joltis, you know. 10 laps to go, and Matt McMurray's going to hit the stripe with 10 laps to go. Uh-oh, Sky Luke Walker is way below the apron. Oh no, Sky Luke Walker's below the apron. He's jumping around. He's slowing down. Oh boy, Sky Luke Walker's in the grass. He's jumping around, and oh my goodness, he is jumping around. He was in the pits. I don't know what is going on with this car. Now he's going in the grass. He's trying for the pits. He's trying spinning. He missed it. He actually stops in McGritter's pit lane, and he's going to have to back up to his own. And he does back up to his own. Must have had to cut a tire. And unfortunately, Sky Luke Walker's dreams are shattered. Unfortunately for Sky Luke Walker, it appears that his Pony Palooza dreams are over. And now leaves 5 drivers to compete for the win. Isabel Patton, what? How about her? Getting the lead. And oh boy, Diego Espina is in the pits as well. Hasn't been much of a factor this race. That only 5 drivers remain from this in this entire field. We don't know who's gonna win it. Uh-oh, and now Mac McMurray's out on the apron. Oh boy, now Matt McMurray, who led most of the race, is in the apron himself. He's jumping around, he hits the wall. And he's gonna have to drive to the jump his way to the pits. Jumping around to the pits. Let's see if he makes a stall. And his stall is a long way there. He's getting closer, and he does make the stall with no problems. But nevertheless, it will dampen his chances of winning after leading most of the race. Heartbreaker for Matt McMurray. He led most of the race, just couldn't quite pull it off. And now that leaves 4 drivers to compete for the win. Isabel Patton, Lewis Gordon, Taylor Mitchell, and Jack Richards, who happens, Richards I think is the only MLP Cup Series representative in the top 5 right now. It's a battle for a lead. Lewis Gordon and Isabel Patton, and now Patton might have to go to the pits. And Taylor Mitchell's joining with her. So now they're jumping around as well, and oh my goodness, they're jumping around. Now they're going to have to go to the pits. Oh, wow, they almost wrecked. Are you kidding me? Oh, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, wow, sorry, I had to get that phone. And she misses her stall. What the this is another WTF moment, folks. You're watching another WTF moment. Only 2 drivers could compete for the win. Now, Lewis Gordon and Jack Richards. It's a one-on-one duel from here. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have never seen anything like this. So now everyone might go to the pits, and anyone here could win it, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these 2 or even both make it into the pits at this point. Lewis Gordon has a huge lead with 7 laps to go. And neither of them is pitting so far. Neither of them is pitting. It's either one of these two that's going to win it. Lewis Gordon or Jack Richards. Gordon has a comfortable lead over Richards, but you never know what happens at Zen Joltis. So Richards is still not out of it yet. And the margin is all screwy. Let's see who's left. Well, okay. And Lewis Gordon is left, and let's see. There's also the 43 of Peter Saviano, the 155 Team Pony. There's also, no, the others are the pits. Now the 5 Isabel Patton has to go to the pits. Patton is out of the pits, but a lap down. Jessica Lawrence is there, and that's the other car that survived. Taylor Mitchell is also out of the pits so far. So if any lap traffic might be a factor here, we will see. Mitchell's actually behind Lewis Gordon, so she might be able to interview traffic if she can. 6 laps to go. One of these two might win it, or even the other one's below. Sorry about that. I keep hearing beeps from my phone. Sorry. The 22 of Lewis Gordon or the 111 of Jack Richards, they could win it with 6 laps to go. Oh, now look at that. Look how close they're behind Mitchell. Will Mitchell play a factor in the lap traffic? Here they come. They're approaching Mitchell. And he lets by... Oh, and now Lewis Gordon, he lets by Gordon easily. Not so much for Jack Richards. This could hurt his chances. This could hurt his chances. He's finally gone past, but a little later than he should. Wow, he has not even gotten past Mitchell yet. So Lewis Gordon is pulling away. Unless if he pits, he might have this in the bag. And here comes Gordon with to take 5 laps to go. A caution might end the race. And according to the stats right now, only 6 drivers are on the lead lap. 22, 111, 43, 155, and 21 and 191. Gordon, Richards, Saviano, Pony, Lawrence, and Williams are the ones on the lead lap that are left. The others are 1 lap down, and unless they can come back with a miracle, it looks like it's over for them, and it'll just be 2 one-on-one. And Jack Richards making a huge comeback! We thought he was out of it, but he's making a huge comeback! Here he comes for the lead! Oh my goodness, Richards, we thought he was a goner when he was behind Taylor Mitchell, but Richards just made a huge comeback, and now he's trying to go for the win! I have to get this, excuse me. Hello? Hello? Yes? What? Who is it? Wow. Hello? Sorry I had to be away. 4 laps to go, and now they've approached lap traffic of Aaron Williams. Will he play a factor in this? Oh, he held up Lewis Gordon! That makes Richards with a huge move! Richards is right behind Lewis Gordon! If they both wreck, it could either be Saviano or Team Pony, if it's possible. But if they wreck, a caution will end the race at this point, so we will see. And they both made past. Lewis Gordon is actually pulling away, but you never know what could happen at Zen Joltis. So hold on to your seats.
Let me see. Hold on, wait. Wait. You get this fast?
Now they're approaching lap traffic once more. This time Jessica Lawrence is the victim. And that might be the last lap traffic they'll see for a while. Lewis Gordon held a comfortable lead over Jack Richards. They're going to hit 3 laps to go when they hit the stripe. Oh no, it's Isabel Patton. I don't know what she is doing back there, how she got here, but It's Patton that's the next victim. I thought it was Lawrence, but it's Patton. Well, they approach Patton. That's the question. 3 laps to go. It's either Jack Richards or Lewis Gordon that'll win the Pony Palooza. If they both somehow go to the pits, it could either be Saviano or Team Pony. Saviano is currently has the edge over Team Pony in that duel. Here they come, approaching Patton. And Patton ends up Gordon. No, he does not. Gordon makes the move on Patton easily. It looked like he held up there, but Patton just let it go for Gordon. Richards easily gets past him, and he actually is closing in ground against Gordon. Wow, he's now closing ground. He's very close. He's very close to getting Gordon. Oh boy. Is this a wild race or what? This is why I chose Zen Joltis, folks. And they're going to approach the line with 2 laps to go. Any one of these could win it. Any one of the 2 can win it, folks. 2 laps to go. And they're not too far from Lawrence, so they might get to Lawrence sooner or later. Team Pony and Saviano will have to finish the top 5 the rest. And Lawrence will be guaranteed a top 5 finish unless if she somehow goes to the pits. And they might approach Lawrence. They're gaining ground on Lawrence. Lewis Gordon still has the edge. But will it catch up to Lawrence? Sorry. And they are caught up to Lawrence. And they make the pass on Lawrence. They lap her down. Both drivers do. Richards again is gaining ground. Lewis Gordon is going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go, and look at Jack Richards making a huge run on against Gordon. This is it, the final lap. It's either going to be Lewis Gordon or Jack Richards for the win. It's a 2-car race. Can Lewis Gordon hold them off? It's a long way across the finish line. Richards has gotten good runs in some turns, but just isn't able to pull it off. Now he's got 1/2 left, a lap to go in order to make his move. And yeah, Lewis Gordon pulling away. It appears that Richards has given up. Has given likely the win to Gordon, unless if Gordon blows up. Gordon is pulling away to a victory here, folks. He missed out on the championship to the Pichu Series to Matt McMurray, but he's going to get redemption here, folks. Coming off the final turn, and Lewis Gordon is your inaugural Pichu and Pony Palooza winner. Congratulations to the Pichu Series is Lewis Gordon. He didn't make the championship last year. He fell short, but he did get the Pichu and Pony Palooza. His team must be very, very happy that he got the win. Incredible race, folks. And wow, Lawrence didn't get the top 5 after all. It was Taylor Mitchell. How about that? But Lewis Gordon is your inaugural Pichu and Pony Palooza winner. Congratulations to the Lewis Gordon crew. And Jack Richards giving up a pat on the back, saying congratulations, buddy. You played hard. Final results from the Pichu and Pony Palooza. Lewis Gordon, your winner. Jack Richards, second. Peter Saviano hangs on to third. Team Pony is fourth. Taylor Mitchell is fifth. Lawrence, Williams, Patton, Luke Walker, and Diego Espina finish in the top 10. And the rest were involved in the accident. And so, wow, It was a shortened race. Anyway, thanks for watching the inaugural Pichu and Pony Palooza. We thank you for watching. Congratulations to Lewis Gordon on the win. And don't forget the PORWC, that guy with the glasses, Truck Series, and the NASCAR Netflix Nationwide Series will be starting up soon. Stick around for those first races, and we will have those races on the Pichu London channel. Don't miss it, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching the Pichu and Pony Palooza, and I will see you soon. This is the account second here. See you later. Congrats, Lewis Gordon.